I'm using this a flat shape. I'm gonna using the brown color first. Okay. Take a look at. Okay. Look at the larger shape. We're also gonna look closely, observing the light and shadow. Okay. The whole side over here, a lot darker. Okay, that's good. Look at the eye, just think about a little triangle shape. Actually, this is pretty good. I like this flat shape too. It make it a lot easier to do the smaller area with the corner. That's very nice. And the corner over here. And take a look at the location of the ear. That's good. Almost like looking at the nose and the ear can form the triangle. Okay. That's good. Make a little bit soft color. And this is good. Like that. Now I have a very good form already. Take a look at the location of the chin. So look at the nose coming down over here. That's just the shadow. This even a little bit darker. That's good. So get a little red color for the lip. And this is not really that purely red. And just going to have very little. So I'm going to put that color outside over here. Just a little bit, little. That's good. Okay. Wrap around. So a little bit lighter on the other side. Okay. That's good. And all right, take a look at the top over there. I'm going to take a little white and right there. There's a little highlight right here. That's good. A little highlight over here at the corner. and a little highlight on the nose. That's good. Okay. A little bit stronger light. You almost use different side of the same tool. Like a softening. Almost like looks similar to use a large brush. Alright, this is pretty good. I'm gonna have this a little bit softer going out. Try to make it look a little bit lighter. Okay. Now before I go into the background, I want to use the a little bit smaller tool, and I'm going to use this a little bit round the tool over here. I'm going to use a much darker color, so I'm going to use the black, start with. Okay, let's take a look at, and the side over here for the ear a lot darker, and mix that with a little bit brown color. Here you go, and take a look at this too. This shape, nice. Okay, like that. This shape, that's good. Get a little bit red and the brown color. That's good. And coming down over here, just a little bit. Get a little bit more red. Like here, right over here, the little shape, and the bottom over here. And here you go. This is good, like that. And coming up over there. Now this color need to be a lot darker. Okay, that's good. That's just shadow side. I'm gonna have just a little bit brown color, even a little bit green on this side. Here you go. That's good. Make sure we create impressions of the roundness of the head. This is good. And now I'm gonna have that a little brown color with a little bit black. Mix that together. Yeah, take a look at this, a lot darker under the chin over here, and you can have the brown color and push it up a little bit more. Okay, now here you go. Now the bottom of the chin a little bit darker. That's good. Okay, now I'm going to just use the tip to have a little bit dark color on for the eye. Now before we do the eye, we'll do the nose. Okay, here you go. This shape a little bit more prominent. That's good. And as well as the mouth. Okay, take a look at that. The location of that. This is very important. Get a little bit red because you can see a little bit more warmer color under. Okay, that's good. Okay, then catch the shadow under. That too, that's good. And get a little red. And take a look at a little gap over here. Okay, that's good. Like that. And a little bit shadow right under here. That's good. And we're gonna use the outside dark color to create that that contrast. Okay, that's pretty good. Alrighty. And then we use a little bit brown color up over here. Okay, need to just use the brown. That's okay. Okay, coming here. Okay, now we're gonna go into the eye. Take a look at the location of the eye right here. That's good. Eyebrow right here. Okay, lower eyelid. Okay, that's pretty good. And on the other side, we're gonna talk more about how to determine the lineup of two-side, two-eyed. Okay, that's good. Coming over here. Now we're gonna start adding the shape to the outside. That's good. Okay, now that's pretty good. Coming down over here, there's some very interesting jewelry under. Okay, here we go. And the lower lip. Very nice. Coming around over here. And very good. Coming around like this. Okay. That getting the outside very interesting. Okay. Here we go. I'm gonna try to only use the Pan Pastel tools and the Pan Pastel color to finish this entire painting. And coming up, keep looking for the edge. And this is pretty good. And keep coming in a little bit more over here. Take a look at the forehead. Very nice. And then coming up over here, keep a little up like that. Now we're gonna make this a little bit softer outside. Okay, here we go. Now we can have a little bit stronger, longer stroke. Okay. If you make some mistake, that's also okay. We're just gonna use eraser to erase it. Okay. Very nice. I'm gonna have a little bit brown color, a little bit blue. Very good. Like that. Now, on the back, it's very simple, easy. And just give a little gray color. Okay, a little bit more. I'm gonna have a few shapes like that. That's just good. I'm gonna use eraser. Now I need to make this out a little bit. Rescue this. Very easy. And as well as make this a little bit higher, a little bit softer. That's just good. And now I'm gonna come back over here on the face, get a little bit more brown color. Make this a little bit darker. That's just good. Like that. And the sideburn. Okay, coming over here. And coming a little bit more over here. Have a little gray color. Okay, that's good. Right. I'm gonna have a little bit more darker color on the outside over here. So this can be a little bit darker color on the outside. So I may not really want this so much clear on the edge. So I was thinking about maybe I'm gonna do something more dramatic, like I have this coming in and out. Just push that in to get more connections between here and between the two areas, and the inside and the outside. This is pretty good. Okay. Okay, this is good. I'm gonna have a little bit blue color. And first I'm gonna have a little bit blue color. I want this look a little bit blue. Okay. There you go. That's good. A little bit blue. Maybe the blue and then dark, the black color a little bit later. Okay. I don't want to keep using just black because in that case it looked kind of little too dry. So I'm gonna have a little color. Okay, that's good. I'm gonna leave the area white. If the white area, leave it white. Otherwise, it's kind of waste to fill in the dark color and then put the white color in. It's not that effective. Okay, here you go. Like that. Looks pretty good. Now I'll come back with the flat brush. I call this brush now. I'm gonna take this. Okay, this is a lot darker. That's the shape and the shadow. A lot darker. That's good. Like that. Okay. Here we go. That's good. A little bit darker. That's also the dark color. And back over there. And now coming back here. Now you can see have some blue color with the black mixed together. Will look very interesting. Okay. Just use different side of this brush. You can actually very interestingly have a different kind of marks created. Okay. Here you go. And also under the chin have some more shadow. There's the cast shadow right over there. That's good. Like that. Another part. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, very nice. Maybe a little bit warm color over here. Okay. Very fun. Okay, now look at the head to be turning even more turning. Okay. The blue, the black and the brown color together make this even darker. Okay, that's pretty good. It can be a little bit softer on the edge. Okay, that's pretty good. Maybe the outside over here can be even darker, so I'm gonna have a little bit more. And I'm gonna have that one line coming down like this, kind of interesting. And another one coming down, but need to be a little bit softer, break it a little bit. Otherwise, they looks like very parallel and clear, and I need to put that a little bit apart. Okay. Okay, here you go. That's pretty good. That can be break out a little bit more. Okay, that's good. If you like portrait, drawing, and paintings in any medium, you should come to take a look at what we have. Our learning center, our community on Patreon can help you. And on this side, I'm gonna have that's a little bit blue color here. Is that look? Yeah, look kind of interesting. And I'm gonna have this side even darker. Okay. Take a look at what we have, our community on Patreon. Just go to patreon.com/Yong Chen. That's my name. Okay, I'm gonna have this come in a little bit more. Come on. Here we go. Come in, just slightly coming in a little bit more. Okay, correct it. That's good. That's good. And the eye right over there. Okay, it's very freely, just like what you would do with the painting with the brush. Okay, I like that. A little bit blue color over here. Okay, painting is all about getting the mark, and the mark creating the energy. Okay, this is good. Very good. Now we're gonna go a little bit more smaller details. Okay, before we're going to do that, I'm gonna make sure I have the dark enough mark over here. Okay, here we go. Make sure on this side have a little bit darker shadow. Okay, that's good. Wonderful. Okay. All right, now I'm going to use a clean, used the white. And this is a round shape. Very nice. Okay. Look at that. Very nice. Here we go. That's good. Now I'm going to take a look at this shape. And here you go. Like that. Coming up over here and coming around this side. That's very nice. And I'm gonna clean this a little bit more. Okay. That make sure that it's not so much, not any gray color. Now I'm gonna actually using this side and make this highlight even much stronger. Okay, like this. That's good. Okay, wonderful. Okay, now I'm gonna come in to take a look at the face. I'm gonna have this a little bit deeper color. Here you go. This is good. Seems very easy to use. Okay, that's good. You can see the volume, the plane turning down this way. And now we're gonna go a little bit smaller and smaller. So I'm gonna get a little bit brown color coming here. That's very nice. Okay, now we're gonna have this and coming. I'm gonna use a little eraser. Okay, I'm gonna move this shape coming down a little bit over here. So I'm gonna move this down a little bit. Very easy to correct. Okay, over here, coming down a little bit. Okay, that's just very good. And on the edge over here, a little bit like that too. Okay. Okay, very nice. All right, this is good. Now I'm gonna go into some brown with a little red. Okay, also with a little bit black. That makes the color we want. Coming in here. That's very good. A little bit darker over here. But before we go too dark, I'm gonna tap on it to get a little bit brown color in the middle over here. You can see that that's very nice. That's good. And on this side, I also have a little bit shadow up the ear. I have a little bit more red. Here we go. A little bit more coming onto this side. A little bit more red. That's good. Like that. Okay, that's good. Got a little bit detail in. Okay, take a look at the bottom over here. Also have a little bit brown color. Like that. That's good. I'm gonna have this a little bit brown and the black. That's just good. Like that. Get a little red and the black. It made the color deeper. So you don't have to have 100 different colors. It's just knowing how to mix the color, and then you'll be able to use a few primary colors to finish a complex portrait painting. Okay. Now get a little bit. That's a little fold over here. That's good. coming down over here. That's good. Like that. And coming onto this side. Okay. Okay, that's a little big shadow over here. Okay. That's good. And we talk about cross contour. So if you use the line across contour and following the motion of the surface, and it create even more expression. Okay, I'm gonna have a little bit more of this, less of the black. Okay, now I'm gonna use the eraser. Need to have those a little bit, break the shape a little bit down. Okay, this is pretty good. Now I'm gonna have this also a little bit lighter, a little bit dimmer, down a little bit. Okay, that's good. Okay, now I'm gonna have some really deeper color in the ear over here. Now get a little bit smaller shape. Here you go, like that. Just here you go. That's just the more exclusive. That's just good. And have a little bit red and the brown color. Okay, into that. Okay, now I can actually lift up a little bit and don't need to be so dark over there. Okay, a little bit over here. Okay. Wonderful. Here a little bit like that too. That look a lot better. Okay, that's good. All right. And by the way, the Pan Pastel is very sticking to the paper. Doesn't really feel like you can lose it that easy. Okay, I'm gonna have a little bit texture on the hair over here. Okay, this is good. Okay, wonderful. Now I'm gonna have just a little bit yellow and white mixed together, and we can have a few simple shape. That's just too much yellow. So when I have a little bit brownish, and see this, that's good. And get a little white. Oop. That's good. All right, that's enough texture. Now I'm gonna come back over here, take a look at, and I'm gonna come back with this brush. I'm gonna have this a little bit brown color that we connect the bottom. That's good. Have a little bit light coming from the other side, and we can create that very simply. Okay, that's good. Like that. That's can be a little bit lighter. Okay, wonderful. Yeah, the structure is right. There's one very important area, and for the lightness. Okay, have a little bit more, a little bit darker too. Just tap on it, and the color will mix together. Okay, here you go. That's good. A little bit darker. Okay, that's very nice. Okay, now come back here. I'm gonna have just a little tiny the little yellow color, a little bit gold yellow color. So get a little red with this yellow, mix that together a little bit over here. And here you go, that's good. Okay, that's good. And a little bit shadow. I'm gonna have that even darker. So I'm gonna use this one that's already dark and a little bit darker with the black with the red together. Now we confirm the nose. This is good. And to catch the shadow of that right here. That's good. And that's good. Just put a little shape down like that. Very good. I'm gonna have even darker colors. Just get the red and the black together. Yeah, here you go. That even deeper. That. Very nice. Now I'm gonna have this just a little bit softer. I'm gonna just make this color just a little bit softer. Use the back of this. That's good. Blend it a little bit. Now coming like this. Very nice. Okay, very good. And now the edge over here. Now I'm going to use a little bit of white shape. Just use the white pink. Okay, here's the white, like this, and here we go. So the T over here and the lip. That's not good enough. So I'm going to take a look at, and from here it just keep a very skinny the light shape. This is good. Coming down a little bit more like this. This is very good. And coming a little light shape over here, and we're gonna get a little bit brown color, and brown with a little bit orange color, so a little bit more yellow and red. Let's take a look at a little bit more yellow. You have to test it to see whether or not that's the color you want. Coming around over here, this is wonderful. Okay, that's good. And wrap around and up over here. Also have, this is the brighter kind of orange brown color. Okay, and let go some of them. Just get a little bit yellow and red. And here you go. Now right on the edge over here. Here we go. That's good. Coming right here. That's good. Have a little bit softer connected to the eyelid. That's good. Like that. And over here have a little bit shadow over here too. That's good. Have that up over there. Wonderful. And inside on the other side, we need to come in a little bit. Just come in a little bit, showing the other side of the eye. Okay, and we can have just a little bit light, showing the eyelash on the other side. Okay, doesn't need to be so much. You can have, make it a little bit softer like that. Doesn't need to be so strong. Okay, that's good. Like that. This is wonderful. Now I'm going to come back over here using this, just using the black, and coming back in here, refine the edge here, right there. That's good. Refine this. Wonderful. Like that. Okay. Going around, making the nose or the face area even stronger. Now here you go. It's really fun by using this, only this tool, this setup tool, to create a portrait painting. Okay. Now come back over here to refine the edge. Okay, that's good. You can just tap on right on the edge. Here you go. Now it's a lot more clear. That's good. And take a look at down over here. Make it a lot clearer by using just the edge. Look at over here. Wonderful. That's good. Okay, now I'm gonna go to add a little jewelry right over here. Now I'm gonna just use this and get the yellow, create the feeling of the gold. Okay, here you go, right there. And have the line coming all the way over here. I'm gonna get a little white, so make it more opaque. Okay, here you go. This is good. I'm gonna get a little brown color. That's good, like that. Okay, the other side. Okay, and then we're also gonna go get some red color, and right here. This is good. A little bit red color over here too, and also use a little brown. Get a little line coming over here as well as on this side. Okay, and have a little bit. Okay, so just that's very good. The ear. Okay, that looks very nice. I think this is a little bit too much gray, so I'm going to actually make this just a little bit lighter. Do a little fine tuning. Okay, that's good, like that. This is very good. Now on this side, I'm gonna have a little bit more clear shape, like that. Okay. Here you go, like that. Have a little bit clear shape coming in over here. So give a little bit more dynamic in and out, like that. Okay, gonna make this a little bit softer, like that. And maybe have a little white on this side. Gonna have this feeling a little bit more white. Okay. That's good. Give it a little bit more consistent. And I can have this color all the way bleed in to the corner. Okay, and I can have this also a little bit later, like that. And this is good. Make it a little bit nice texture. Like that. Very interesting. This is good. Now I'm gonna call this painting finish.